Okay, moving trains from one place to another in the scenario editor is really straightforward. So first of all, you need a train. So here's a track on the Academy, somewhere in the UK section. On the left here, on the left middle panel, you have a bunch of rolling stock. So because we only have the Academy route and the Academy assets, we don't really have a lot to work with. So I'm going to bring out my girlfriend, the Academy 170. Put on both coaches. So go to the top left and click this driver icon and put it on the leading vehicle. Like that, now the train has a driver. So this is the driver name. This is the name of the service that's going to be operating on your scenario. This is a player console, so click this if the train you placed is the train that you're going to be driving. This one is a unload at start, so say if your scenario started at like a depot and you would bring the train into service, then you could tick that and then the train will be unloaded. Note that not all trains in Train Sim work with this feature. This is the set destination. So this is where the train. This is where you want the train to go to. It could be anywhere on the map as long as the train can actually get there. So this is the start time. It can be set between 0000 and 23:59, but it cannot be set before the start time of the scenario. So these are the service class: so empty stock, international, special, express passenger, stopping passenger, high speed freight, express freight, standard freight, low speed freight, other freight, light engine. So for the purposes of this, I'm going to put it as empty stock because this is a test train. So to set the destination of the train, you go up here into the timetable view. So this is the timetable view. This is where you're going to be spending most of your scenario making. So click up here to set the final destination. Then you get an instruction. So instructions are listed one on top of another, with the instruction on the top being the first thing the train will execute, and the instruction on the bottom being the last instruction that the train will execute. So if you click this icon, you bring it up with another window. So this is the set destination. So on the route, I've already placed down an example destination marker. So if you drop this down, it will come up with a complete list of every marker on the route. But because this is the Academy, it doesn't really have any markers. I just placed one down with the infrastructure tools. So I put it as an endpoint, which is just at the end of this piece of track, all the way over there. So yeah, the train isn't going very far. So at the moment, this is called Service 1. So if I just change this to Player Train, the train is not called Player Train because this is our train. That's what I called it. Set this to Player Consist because this is our train. Press save up here. Press yes. Also, a thing about this editor is that you don't want on a player train, you don't want the last instruction to be the final destination, because when you enter the marker, the emergency brakes will apply. So what I want to do for a destination marker is stop at destination. Turn that off because it just gets annoying with the path in endpoint. And then you can actually stop in the marker without the emergency brakes applying. So this floppy disk is the save button. So because I just saved it, there are no changes to save. So click OK here, and now we have a very basic scenario. So if I press play, we should be able to drive this very simple scenario. So press this little orange play button down here that says drive. Wait for it to load. We are in our player train, and our destination says stop at endpoint, which is literally 0.22 miles away. It also says down here endpoint 0.22 miles away. Expected time of arrival is 12:24. So when we get there, the scenario should complete. So coming into the endpoint marker, apply the brakes. Because we have stopped in the marker, it is now just waiting for it to complete. Yeah, the texturing in here it isn't very good. So this is set to 20 seconds, so wait for 20 seconds and then the scenario should complete. So on the top right it says, well done, you completed the scenario successfully. Close that, and then you should be returned back to the main menu. Like this. So I was in there for 2 minutes driving the awful default 170. And that is how you create a very, very basic scenario. So next video should be covering how to make AI trains. So thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed this short video. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next video.